side is basically helping you make a choice. First thing is liability. What kind of business are you in? Do you want to be personally liable, or is it better to have a separate legal entity? The reason for having a legal entity is the liability separated from the owners. So I am the owner, I just had the brains to do it, but my co-owner is the one who had the finances to do it, right? We both come together, we decide that yes, let's do a business, but we don't want personal assets or liabilities to come to our personal bank accounts, households. That is why we say have a separate legal entity. Let's make a company. We both will be 50-50 shareholders, but our liability is limited to our shareholding in the company. We are doing everything. We are putting our brains, we are putting money. But tomorrow something untoward happens. We should not be personally held liable. That is one major reason for having a separate legal entity. But if you still don't want to do a company, do a firm, you will be personally liable. But you can start and then convert. In a company, in any type of entity other than the proprietorship and partnership, you need to have annual reports, you need to have board meetings, you need to have minutes of meetings recorded. All documentation should be proper. So you should have a company secretary and a CA handling it, plus a lawyer to advise what type of contracts you need to do. Depending on the identity, the taxation structure works. So normally in India is a 30% taxation, which means that a company who's doing business, a private or public limited company, after all the expenses are deducted, they have to pay a tax of 30%. So at times you want to reduce it, so you say proprietorship is the best. उसमें individual के आपकी सारे exemptions मिल जाएंगे. हमारा business अभी बहुत छोटा है, we don't want to do a company. So all these are factors that you have to balance out and decide what kind of entity. Ownership transfer. जो proprietor होता है वो 100% owner होता है, जो partner होता है वो 50% owner होता है, या जितने भी percentage का वो normal partnership firm में है. Shareholder जो होता है private limited company का is the owner up to the value of shares. But how do you transfer? In a firm, if you have just two partners and you want to retire, so one partner has to give the share to the other partner, or introduce a third partner, फिर वो दो होंगे और तीसरा retire होगा. So these are all nuances.